What's up? What's up? What's up? Oh, let me lift this thing up here. Whoa. 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 What's happening here? Yeah, here. Wait, where am I? To anybody who's watching, hey, how's it going? How's it going? How are you? Where am I? There we are. Haha. Can you hear me? Yes? Can anybody hear me? Yes, no, maybe so. Hello. Is there anybody in there? Adrian, hey, what's going on? Someone can hear me. We have confirmation that there are people here. A cup of comics. Yo, what's up? All right, hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Kevin Dini here for Superpower Review. And welcome to Superpower Review's live stream show, the Superpower Hour that goes live every single Mondays. Unfortunately, to anybody who's new watching, we don't have a specific time yet. Just bear with me. Once my work schedule gets a little bit better, I will have a set time. But we're going live today at 7 o'clock. Hold on, let me put my chair up here a little bit. We're going live today at 7 o'clock. Guys, I have a fantastic show for you guys. Before I go in the chat, I just want to say thank you so much for joining. And I want to say thank you to the people who are watching this on the replay. I really appreciate it, guys. If you guys could, please like this video. If you liked anything that's said in this video, if you could subscribe to the channel to show your support, that would be also awesome. And I'm also going to talk in a little bit on the show on how you could possibly win this free spawn number 1 CGC graded at a 9.4. Okay, but we'll get there, right? So to the people who are also watching this on the replay, be sure to join us next week on the Superpower Hour live show, and there will be timestamps in this video's description and pinned in the comment section for your convenience in case if there's something that you just want to watch and you don't want to watch the whole show if there's a specific subject. So with that being said, let me jump in the chat to say everyone that's here today. We have 8 people watching so far, and I can't thank you guys enough. We have Adrian Panda Awesome number 316. I have a package from Adrian to unbox today, so make sure you guys stick around for that. Thank you so much, Adrian. We also have Isaiah YT Gamer, YouTube Gamer. What's up, dude? We got Cup of Comics, my brother. What's going on, man? We got Carlito Classico in the house. Thanks so much for joining. We got Newbie Comics. Thank you so much for joining, man. I haven't seen you in a Superpower Hour show, so that's awesome. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see, who else we got? We got Southern Comic Geek. Hey, how's it going, man? And that does it for the people in the chat. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. So I have a fantastic show for you guys today. Let me tell you guys some of the things that's going on today. That shark on your shirt is going to Cookie Monster crazy. Nom 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 nom. This is a self-made shirt. So let me talk to you guys a little bit what to look forward to in the show today. First off, we're going to be talking about some news. There's not so much comic book news today. Shark Week is August 9th. Yes, it is. But Newbie, are they going to show new things? That's what I want to know, because I feel like for the past 5 years of watching Shark Week, okay, there's nothing new. So hopefully they have some new stuff. I feel like they just re-air everything all the time. But enough of that. It's getting sidetracked. There is some comic book news that I would like to pick your brains about today. I know in the last couple of weeks we've been talking a lot about Knull coming to Earth and just messing stuff up. So we're going to be talking a little bit more about that today. Probably not too much because, like I said, we've been talking a lot about it. We're going to be talking about some Walking Dead, so I hope there are some Walking Dead fans in here. And we got a couple of new people. We got Flicks and Comics. How's it going? What's up, JoJo? And then we're also going to talk about Keanu Reeves writing comic books. What? I also have some comic book unboxings to do on today's show. And, of course, my favorite part of the show is the hashtags of the week. And that's when you guys are on Instagram tagging me for fun little posts for, Tech Tuesday or Multiple Comic Monday, such and such. So I have a list of Instagrammers here that want to see my post for this week. Let's see, what are you guys saying in the chat? Got Daredevil 181 at an 8.0. Whoa, hey, that's awesome. We also got Southern Comic Geek. With everything else going on this year, I'm looking for a real Sharknado headed our way. No, we don't want any of that. Guys, I did a very irresponsible thing today. I forgot my script at work while I was writing it. So I'm kind of under the gun here, and I'm going to try to remember everyone's hashtags for today. While I have that, while I'm thinking about that, let me write that down real quick. Spawn. So I hope everyone's doing well for today. Like I said, great show for you guys today. Webhead Wednesday and top variant Thursday. All right, so let's jump into this next category, the very first category. So there's a lot of news, not so much news, but what do you guys think about Keanu Reeves writing his own comic book titled Berserker for Boom Studios? Apparently he is, the character looks just like him. He's pretty much like a John Wick character, and with superpowers, I guess. I don't know how you guys feel about that. If you guys want to, express your feelings about that, let me know in the comment section. We also have The Walking Dead coming out, being re-released in October to be colorized. They're re-releasing The Walking Dead, and it's going to be in a colored version. If you're familiar with Walking Dead, usually the comic books are in black and white. So does anybody want to say anything or jump the conversation or start the conversation in the chat about these two things? Personally, I don't think I'm gonna get interested in Keanu Reeves' comic book by Boom Studios. It just doesn't sound my cup of tea. I don't know, but if you're a real huge Keanu Reeves fans, maybe that's something that you might want to get into. Maybe Keanu Reeves will come to a Comic-Con one day and you can, get it signed and maybe slabbed. That would be pretty cool, no? I would think so. What do we got in the chat? We got a Cup of Comics. LO, don't think I could not buy it. Carlito Classico, Keanu is the one. Yes, he is. We also got Southern Comic Geek. If Keanu is writing it, it will probably be excellent. Key the air guitar. We got Newbie Comics. Keanu the next Yarn Man? I don't know. We got Jamie, Think Geek Theory. Hello. Thank you so much for joining Geek Theory. I really appreciate it. Geek Theory, if you're just jumping in, we're talking about Keanu Reeves writing his own comic book for Boom Studios titled Berserker. And like I said, it looks just like him. The main character looks just like Keanu Reeves and with superpowers. Like I said, I don't really have too much anything to say about that. That's just more of a news aspect in case if you guys did not know and wanted to know about it. We got Ara Galenian. I hope I said your name right, but thank you so much for joining. We got Metaphorical Comics in here as well. That's awesome of you for joining. Cup of Comics, Carly Classico, I feel you with Keanu. Let me talk about, because like I said, I don't really have too much to say about it unless you guys chime in the chat about Keanu Reeves writing his own comic book. But let's talk about this Walking Dead comic that's, Walking Dead being remastered into color. And this is coming out on October 7th of this year. And this was released a couple of days ago, this news. And I don't know how you guys feel about this. I don't know if we have any Walking Dead fans here in the show, but I'm really not too interested in this. I really enjoyed Walking Dead as a black and white comic because it just kind of added to the horror and the creepiness of it. And I just really feel like that this is a huge cash grab for Image Comics. I felt like Image Comics was like, Robert Kirkman is not writing Walking Dead anymore. There's not anything new coming from Walking Dead, and that was one of our number one sellers. What can we do to get a cash grab? Well, I'm sure Robert Kirkman was right there. He's like, hey, how about we just re-release Walking Dead in color? And then we're like, bam, send it to the printers. Let's go. Let's make some money. That's how I take it. I really feel like it's a huge cash grab. Let me see what's going on in the chat because the chat is bumping in here. Let's see. Hey, we got Just a Rican in his comics. Thank you so much for joining in, brother. I really appreciate it, man. I haven't seen you in a little while. I gotta jump on your channel. I've just been so busy, man. I'm sorry, but thank you so much for joining in today. Let's see. We got Kevin. I heard they were going to put an asterisk on ASM CGC count starting how many you own. That's a really confusing one. Where's my blue wrench? Just Rod and Rican? Here you go, buddy, right here. Blue wrench. Bam. Add moderator. Bam, you've been wrenched. We got Metaphorical saying, hey, that's 193 comics to buy in a trade. I agree with the cash grab statement. It really is Cup of Comics. I really feel like that's a cash grab. Newbie Comics Dope Movie. And then Old Guard was 5 stars. Aggressive Relaxing, thank you so much for joining in. I concur with the Walking Dead coloring opinion. I loved Old Guard too. Carlito. Southern Comic Geek, just Rican in his comics looking for a blue wrench. That's different. I didn't know you were that kind of guy. So to Aggressively Relaxing and Cup of Comics, I'm glad that there's somebody in the chat who feels like I do. And I'm sure there are a lot of Walking Dead people, fans, who were fans right off the get-go from reading the comic books who feel the same thing. You know, I know a pretty good handful of people who actually collected all of the Walking Dead comics. I probably know about 5 people. And I didn't talk to them yet, but I should probably do that. And I would like to see what their opinions are on Walking Dead coming out with a colored version of the comic books coming out on October 7th. Let's see, what do we got here? Carlito Classico, I agree too, Kevin, on The Walking Dead. So that is 4 people. Just Rican in his comics, Jonah, hello. And hello. Again, thank you guys so much for joining in. We got 11 people watching today's video live stream. We have 9 likes on this video already, and I really appreciate it. Guys, make sure you stay tuned because this show is going to get a lot better. Like I said, I have some comic book unboxings, some really nice books to unbox, and we're going to go into the hashtags of the day once we're done talking about some comic book news. Let's see, what do we got here? I never got into Walking Dead, but I could see where the black and white is better. I've been reading old Turtles books, and I have been digging that black and white. You know, Southern Comic Book Geek, it's almost like the Night of the Living Dead, okay? The first zombie movie with by George A. Romero. That movie is a classic because it's in black and white. There's just some movies that are just absolutely classics being black and white, and they just should not be touched with color. And I feel like that's the same thing with The Walking Dead. That's just my opinion on it. Let's see. Adrian Panda, Awesome 316. I still grab a couple of number 1s just in case. LOL. Let's see. And Carlito Classico. Wow, Rod gets a wrench. Carlito Classico, you're gonna get a wrench right now, buddy. Here you go. You're always here. You're always here to support, man. I really appreciate you. Aggressively Relaxing. At least speculators have a roadmap of what color books to buy. Cup of Comics. They remastered the TV show once into a black and white. That was interesting, but again, just a move to hype up the comics. That's true. And Jamie, Thinking Geek Theory. I got into season 1 on TV, but stopped it there and had passing interest in the comics, but never acted on it so far. Man, when the Walking Dead show came out, I really I fell in love with it, and I'm sure because there was a lot of people who fell in love with that show. And by the time where like Negan came in, and toward the end of that season, I totally fell off the horse, and then like. I was watching like certain like spoilers on YouTube of what was happening, like when Rick left, and I was like, this show is just a hot mess, and I'm just not watching it anymore. I just have no interest in the show anymore. Is The Walking Dead still even around? I'm not even really sure, to be honest, because I just don't even care. Carlito Classico. I will say that the remake with Tony Todd and 89 or 90s in color so freaks me out. One of my personal faves. And, you know, I'll tell you a really fun story before we continue on. I remember when Walking Dead #1 came out, and I saw it on shelves, and I was like, man, I like zombies, and I like comic books. I should probably pick that up, right? And I did not. And that's like probably one of the biggest comic book mistakes I have ever made in my life, because if I still had that book, that would be that would just been absolutely amazing. That would probably be one of the biggest keys in my comic book collection. Let's see. We got Flicks and Comics. I heard the show got pretty good again. Oh, really? Okay, so it is still around. I might have to jump back on and just kind of do like a catch me up kind of thing. Adrian Panda Awesome 316. I think this should be their last season. Dude, if this isn't their last season, it should be coming up really, really soon. Let me just take a sip of water. By the way, it is extremely hot today in Massachusetts. We reached 100 degrees. I'm in the hottest room today. Probably not the smartest idea, but let me just take a sip. Let me stay hydrated, okay, for all this nerdiness that's going on today's show. All right. Let's see. Where was I? Just reading his comics. Fear the Walking Dead was better once Walking Dead crapped out. Yeah, it was that one was okay. It wasn't that bad. I didn't have a good connection with those characters. Flicks and Comics. I read a good amount of the Walking Dead comics, but never saw the show. What? That blew my mind right there. Aggressively relaxing. As a proud Georgian, I feel The Walking Dead disrespects our ability to deal with a zombie apocalypse. It would last hours at most. The big problem would just be sorting out what was just regular murder. Carlito Classico. I'll probably see a movie, but I think I'm done with the show. Are they thinking about coming with a movie? I don't know. It's brutal in Florida, just a weekend. Yeah, I'm sure it is right now, man. It's super, super hot today, though. Carlito Classico. Oh, dang. Thanks for the wrench, Kevin. Bam! You've been taken care of, dude. Cup of Comics. Let's see. Yup. And I had a zero interest in Fear the Walking Dead. Unfortunately, characters didn't connect with me either. See, same thing with Carlito Classico. So, Jamie the Geek. Think Geek Theory. I like zombies too. As zombies eats brains, I'm safe. I don't know if you guys can hear my dog crying in the background. Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I jumped off the Walking Dead hype for, like I said, it was a classic show. When that show first came out, that show was amazing. Like I said, once Negan got involved, and that's the thing, like Negan was a huge villain for The Walking Dead, and that should have made the shows like come back, and it was just awful. It was really, really bad. Adrian Comics, how are you doing? Flicks and Comics, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, movies just based on Rick. Okay, so let's move on to the next piece of comic book news that came out today. And today, Marvel announced that Knull, okay, is coming to Earth in October of 2020. There's going to be a one-shot comic coming out in October, and that comic book is titled Web of Venom, Empyre's End Number 1. This is written by Clay McLeod Chapman. And like I said, we've been talking a lot recently on the live stream about Knull. And like Knull is huge right now. His first appearance, which is Venom number 3, has jumped in price outrageously. It's going up more and more every single day, especially that third printing with his first full appearance on the cover. His variants are going up. And I said last week that you guys better pick up a Venom number 7 and number 9 before they get too expensive. And if you guys don't know what these books are, this is the first cameo appearance of Dylan Brock, and this is the first full appearance of Dylan Brock. And I unboxed these on the live stream last week, and just in that 1 week time, these books have jumped up yet again. So guys, these are the next books you want to be snagging if you're a Venom fan. You should have picked them up on the shelves like I didn't, but I should have. But I ended up having to making the mistake to find someone on IG to buy them. So these are going to be the next Venom key books to go up in price. Mark my words. Because as I said that last week, they did. Another book that's going to go up in price, in my opinion, is what is it? Venom First Host number 3, which shows the first appearance of the Sleeper symbiote. Now, the Sleeper first appearance is a little more valuable if it's the second print, but I ended up picking one up for cover price over the week from Ryan Comic Guy, and that was a great deal. So I should have more books to unbox for next week's live stream. So if you guys are not picking up those books, if you're a Venom fan, you definitely have to. Like I said, Venom number 3 keeps climbing in price, and I feel like it's going to stay there for a long time until the story ends of, Knull being on Earth if he gets defeated. I feel like it will drop a little bit, but I feel like it will still stagnantly stay at around the same price. I mean, let's face it, okay? Batman Who Laughs, okay, which is Teen Titans number 12, came out around, along the same time as Venom number 3, okay? I believe Batman Who Laughs I'm sorry, Teen Titans number 12, the first appearance of Batman Who Laughs, came out before Venom 3. But those are the two really big modern books that you want to be looking for right now, because like I said, I believe a Teen Titans number 12 is $400 plus in a 9.8, and it's the same thing with the Venom number 3. Let's jump in the chat now that I've just flabbed my gums a little bit, and let's see what you guys are saying in the chat here. Just a Rican in his comics. Man, I need an ASM 300. Do you have any for sale, Kevin? No, I don't even own that book, Rod. I don't. I have every issue of the Cade's Venom run. Cup of Comics, good for you, man, because I wish I did. Ben Frank 10, hey, what's going on, man? How you doing? Isn't 7 already fairly up there? It is a little bit. It is. I paid $20 for my copy, and I'm almost certain that it's gone up already since then. Let's see. Panda Awesome 316. Rod, I need to be in the 300 club. All an elusive comic for me right now. Cup of Comics, second print Venom. First Host is a great book to get. Awesome cover, first cover Sleeper, and first appearance. Yeah, I mean, I think that book that I'm getting, which is Venom, what you just said in the comments there, First Host with Sleeper. I did not get the second printing, but I just grabbed it just in case. I mean, I should have it because it seems like Sleeper is going to be a big deal. And I will be honest, I'm not a really big fan of Sleeper so far. He has done nothing for comic books that has interested me at all, in my opinion. Carlito Classico, I can't believe I don't have an ASM 300 yet, and I'm pretty sure Kevin sniped me a couple of times. Maybe, I don't know. All right, so what do you guys have to say about Venom? I'm sorry, Knull coming into Earth in October 2020. So this is going to be a prequel to The King in Black. So like I said, Web of Venom, Empire's End is a one-shot coming in October 2020, and it is a prequel to Venom, King in Black. So what do you guys have to say about it? I'm really excited about Knull coming into Earth. I've said it on the show many times. I really feel like that Knull could be a really big problem for the heroes of Marvel. That's just my opinion. I mean, he's a god, and I really feel like he could be on the same status as we've seen Thanos in comic books. And that's just my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the chat. Just Rican in his comics. Kevin is selling one, I heard. I'm not, okay? Like I said, I don't have any ASM 300s. None. Just Rican. I already read that. Cup of Comics. Knull is going to be a problem. He's going to be a huge problem. He's going to be a really big problem. Cup of Comics. Read that. Isaiah, YouTube Gamer. I didn't pick up any Venom books. What? Isaiah, you got to do, man, because Donny Cates is absolutely killing it right now when it comes to Venom. He's legitimately, in my opinion, the best writer for Venom, in my opinion. He's doing such a great job. Just a Rican in his comics with the laughing. He's rolling on the floor laughing. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick. Like I said, Empire's End coming in October. It's a one shot, and it's a prequel to the King in Black. I'm really excited to see where Donny Cates is going to take this story. And like I said last week, if you watched last week's show, and again, I don't want to say too much about it because, like I said, we've been talking about this for weeks for the live stream. A lot of Venom fans in the live stream. But I really feel like that there's going to be a huge game changer in this next story with Knull coming to Earth. I really feel like that Dylan is going to play a humongous part in this story and helping defeat Knull and helping the Marvel heroes. So that's my take on it. Isaiah, YouTube Gamer, I can't go in the stores because of the pandemic. Isaiah, I was super afraid of going into stores recently. I did fine, man. I did okay. Massachusetts has been doing a lot better with their cases. We're not perfect, but we're getting there. Let me take a sip here. Just Rican in his comics. Ooh, I'm dropping caps. I'm sorry. Just Rican in his comics. If you pick up a writer now to do a Swamp Thing, who would it be? Kev is a big Swamp Thing fan. Who would I want to write Swamp Thing? Oh, that is such a great question, Rod, but I really don't know. I already know that Scott Snyder wrote Swamp Thing, and he did a pretty good job with him. But who would I have write Swamp Thing right now? I really can't answer that question. That caught me totally off guard, man. I really don't know, but that is a super fantastic question. Let me get back to you on that because I really do want to answer that. But that was really good. Jamie, Think Geek Theory. One of the comic book stores just reopened a couple of weeks ago. It was good to get back into comic stores. Like I said, I just recently went back into a comic book store. I did a video on it. Check it out. It was a little scary for me at first because I've been kind of like, you know, I've been a homebody lately, so I haven't been really going out much. Andrea Panda Awesome 316, Tom King, get out of here. I know that was a joke, by the way. Hey Zen World, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining in today. Isaiah YouTube Gamer, Keanu Reeves to race something. I don't know about that either. Carlito Classico, Burke State just reported a high this weekend. Ooh, I didn't know that. I hope Steve B is okay. Where is Steve B? I thought Steve B would be in here, man. He's always in here. What happened to him? So let me just do a recap real quick, and then we're going to move on. Colin Bunn for Swamp Thing? I'm not feeling that either. I'm not. Who could write Swamp Thing? Like I said, that is just such a good question, but I have to go back to it. Yeah, we had over 2,000 cases jump this weekend. What? That's nuts. Yeah, we had over 2,000 cases jump this weekend. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, I got to get back to that question about who could write Swamp Thing. All right, so let me just do a recap right now. So as we know of today, of all of the comic book news that came out recently, we know that Keanu Reeves is going to be writing his own comic book for Boom Studios titled Berserker. We are also getting The Walking Dead coming back, being reissued in October with color in the pages, besides the black and white, which is the original. And we also know that Knull is coming to Earth in Web of Venom, Empire's End #1 in October 2020, written by Clay McLeod Chapman. And this is yet again a prequel to Venom, the King in Black. So guys, that's going to do it for news. We're going to move on. Does anybody have anything to say? Crazy Guy Comic Song 2, crazy. What's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining in. Tom Taylor could write Swamp Thing possibly well. Look what Rod did, man. Rod asked me one question, and it's buzzing around and getting people think. I like it. I really like it. Jamie Think Geek Theory. I say don't screw with a classic. Keep it black and white. That's exactly what I said, Jamie Think Geek Theory. I don't think you were here for that. I said that, and a couple of people said that in the chat as well. So, all right, guys, let me, before I get into these comic book unboxings, let me just talk about the channel for a hot minute and tell you what's going on. So last week, well, a couple of weeks ago on the live stream, I said I was going to start slowing down. Well, last week was a complete lie, and I did not do that. I posted 5 videos last week on the YouTube channel. If you haven't checked them out, please do so. I would really appreciate it. We had the live stream last week. I had a CGC unboxing last week. I went to a comic book shop that I haven't been into for about 4 going on 5 months to pick up a Venom issue number 26. What else did I do? I also did a review on Batman The Long Halloween, possibly one of the best comic book reviews I have ever uploaded on the channel. So if you have read Batman The Long Halloween, please check out that video. And what else did I do? I can't remember. Oh, and I revealed to you guys what the 2,000 subscriber grand prize is, which I'm going to talk about right now. Let me just jump into the chat. Let's see. Magic Lasso, hold up. Superpower review is Banana Wolverine head. That was my imaginary claws, by the way. Joel Jones could possibly do a good Swamp Thing. We're still on this, huh? Burke is out with his wife for their wedding anniversary dinner right now. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. So, guys, like I said, if you could check out last week's videos, if you haven't yet, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, let me talk about this Spawn number 1. So, on the live stream last week, I unboxed this and revealed that this is the 2,000 subscriber giveaway grand prize. Once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers, I'll be giving this bad boy away. So if you're new here to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button. And like I said, as soon as the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers, bam, you can win this. So guys, if you're watching this, if you could help me spread the word, that would be absolutely amazing and super helpful at the same time. I would really, really appreciate it. It's on my Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram at KarateKevin67. No slashes, no dashes, no periods, no underscores, just all one word, KarateKevin67. And you can just repost anything that I have about this giveaway grand prize. So go do it. After the show, not right now, after the show. Just Rican his comic Spawn and an ASM 300. Get out of here, Just a Rican. Go buy your damn ASM 300 already. Ruben Guzman, hey, what's up, man? Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. We got 9 people watching on this video. We have 12 likes on this video. And yet again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for jumping in. Do you guys want to see an ASM 300 or what? Because I feel like we're talking so much about ASM 300s. Let me just show you guys what you want to ultimately see, which is an ASM 300 apparently. Now, I don't show these very often on the channel, but I will today. Now, unfortunately, you're not going to see all of my slabs because I have 2 of the slabs. You're going to just see 6 raws. Boom. There you go. You guys happy now? There is an Amazing Spider-Man number 300, first appearance of Venom. You want to see another one? Bam. You want to see another one? Bam. How about one more? There you go. There's one more. Hey, you want to see another one? Bam. You want to see 2 more? Boom. There you go. Those are my number one, my number one favorite comic book right there. I'm sure someone's gonna dislike this video in like about T-2 seconds. Like, this guy's got 6 raw ASM 300s. Boo this man! Let me take a sip of water here. All right, to anybody who's just jumping in, you just missed all of my raw ASM 300s because everyone just wanted to see one. Hey Ruben, a couple comics. My video coming out tomorrow mentions your giveaway, and I'm showing off some awesome prints by my brother Kevin. Go check them out. That's another important thing about today's video, guys. Make sure if there's anybody in the chat that you have never seen before, if they have content, make sure you click on their profile and subscribe to the channel and make this comic book community much stronger than what it already is. Magic Lasso, send me one of them 300s in your dreams, Magic Lasso, in your dreams. Hey, the boy who had 7 Talks comic books is in the house. Thank you so much for joining, man. And let's see what else we got. I missed my place. I missed my place. I missed my place. That's it. Just hit the thumbs down, Carlito Classical says. So there you go. ASM 300s. Yes, you're not getting one. These are mine. And make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can possibly win a a Spawn #1 CGC slabbed at a 9.4. Oh, and let me tell you guys too, by the way, if you do win this, I would highly recommend that you get this book pressed, because it would really benefit from it. It has some spine ticks that do break color, but there are also some spine ticks that could get pressed out. This comic book pressed out could potentially be a 9.6. I don't think it could get a 9.8, but it potentially could be a 9.6. So keep that in mind as well, all right? Let's see, what do I got here? So many of you guys talking. We got 16 people. What happened? Thank you guys so much for jumping in. We got Evan Shimko. Hey, what's up, man? I was wondering what happened to you. Just a Rican in his comics. You have my address. Mail it to me. No, you got to win it first, okay? All right, I'll put my ASM 300s away later after the show. All right, let me get into some unboxings now. Huh? Don't you guys want to see some box? You guys want to see some books other besides an Amazing Spider-Man number 300? I'll try to promise that this unboxing won't take nearly as long as last week's unboxing. We had quite a few issues where we had cameras falling off the tripod, headphones falling down, me taking like about 10 minutes to unbox a couple of books. It was quite horrible. I lost a bunch of people in the chat. They're like, man, Kevin's taking forever opening this box. Like, I don't even care what this thing is anymore. So let me tell you guys about this package, and I hope Adrian's still in the house. I bought these books from Adrian Panda Awesome number 316, who just recently actually, maybe Adrian Panda Awesome 316 is live right now, because I think he had a live stream going on. So I got these from him. Burke Family 54 Comics was having a live auction sale. I was trying not to buy comic books, and I was just trying to be in the chat and being supportive of the YouTube comic book community, and supportive to my best friend. But that didn't turn out too well, as you can see, because I'm clearly unboxing books, and I bought some books. Adrian Panda Awesome 316 doing a fantastic job packaging this up. So I ended up buying 2 books from him, and he packed this thing up really nice. And so far this unboxing is going much much faster and much smoother than last week's unboxing, which is pretty good. We got some tape here that I gotta cut. Hopefully I don't cut my book. Oh man, precision. I feel like a doctor right now. Precision. Oh boy! Hey, now we're starting to run into problems. See, now this unboxing is already starting to take too long. So hold on, let me fix my my headphones here, and then once I get these unboxed, I will jump in the chat to see what you guys are saying. And it looks like we're free. Oh no, we still got more tape. Oh boy, more tape. Oh man. Ooh, look, free backboard. Yay! We got a book out. We got 1 book out. And then we got another book out. Yeah, we did it, guys. We did it. Yay! I got free cardboard for the next time I pack. All right, guys. So this is what I ended up picking up from Adrian Panda Awesome number 316. We have a Spider-Man Unlimited number 1, which is the first appearance of Shriek. Now, this is just a really awesome Carnage cover that I absolutely just love. I do have, let me say first, I don't have the individual comics that make up Maximum Carnage. I do have a trade paperback. It's just that I feel like that this story is trade paperback worthy, if you catch my drift. I don't feel like this is worthy of taking up space, if you know what I mean. Oh my God, you know what I just realized? Holy cow, I just realized that this is a newsstand edition. Oh, wow. Because you know what? Everyone that I've been trying to see, I've been trying to pick up a slab version of this. And every slab version I see on eBay has been a direct edition. I have never seen a newsstand edition, and I was actually starting to think if they even ever came out with newsstand editions on this book. And sure enough, boom, there it is right there. Holy cow, that. And you know, I gotta tell you guys. I mean, maybe you guys don't know this about me, but I normally don't have a preference between newsstand and direct edition. Normally, personally, I go for direct edition books. I like that little extra piece of artwork that they put there. But there's just some books, in my opinion, that look so much better as a newsstand, and this is one of those books. This book looks so much better as a newsstand. Normally, if this was a direct edition, it would have, I believe, a anniversary image of Iron Man. Don't tell me what year it is, but like I said, I just wanted to pick up the best covers from Maximum Carnage, and this is one of those covers. So, like I said, first appearance of Shriek, who is making an appearance in the newest Venom movie. Let me jump in the chat before I show you guys the next book that I picked up from Adrian. Panda Awesome 316. Pull tabs, my friend. Thank you so much, Adrian. I saw it. Thank you, man. You did a great job packing those. Thank you. The boy who had 7 pull tabs. Comic Mag Musings. Hey, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for joining. Zen World. Oh, that's an awesome Carnage cover. Yes, it is. And then let's see. Kev, sorry, I got to bounce, guys. Share Kev on social media. Just Reeking his comics. Thank you so much for joining in, man. I really got to jump into one of your live streams really soon. Let's see. That is a sick cover. I forgot. Is that Bagley? I believe this is Ron Lim. Carlito Classico. I believe this is Ron Lim. Adrian Panda Awesome 316. Kevin grabbed a great deal with that newsstand. Yeah, I really did. So guys, if you're not following Adrian Panda Awesome 316 on Instagram, please do so. Adrian, you can leave your stuff in the chat. You're a moderator. You can do that, man. I don't care. And go subscribe to his channel as well. Adrian is very new to the comic book community, so let's show him a very warm welcome to the community and go subscribe to his channel. So like I said, this is one of the books that I picked up in the auction, and this was the last book that I picked up in the auction. And this was a book that I knew I was eventually going to get or eventually buy. And I told myself that this was a book that I would buy when it was a good deal and when the opportunity presented itself. Now, this book also reached really high when the Venom movie came out, and what we have is The Bride of Venom, Sinner Takes All, which is the first appearance of She-Venom. Like I said, never had this book before, never owned one, and like I said, I was like, I would only buy one if a good opportunity presented itself, and Adrian had this book for a fantastic deal, in my opinion, and I ended up snagging it up. I had to snag it up. It was a really good buy. So I ended up buying both of these books from him, and these 2 comic books are going to go right in the symbiote box right away as soon as this video is over. So Adrian Panda Awesome 316, thank you so much for my awesome books to add to the collection. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. We have 9 people watching right now. Guys, don't go anywhere. I do have one last unboxing for you guys. This one I'm really excited about. Adrian, not that I'm not excited for yours. I was really excited for yours. But this one I'm really excited for as well. And I can't believe it. Rod was just here, and Rod's going to miss out on it. And I know Rod was would have been really excited to see this. Let's see. Adrian Panda Awesome, I just dropped my second video today. There you go, guys. Adrian Panda Awesome has dropped the links in the chat. Go sub him up, and go show him some love in his video. So, guys, the last unboxing I have here, this is something that I've been wanting to do for the longest time. Oh, man, I hope Count Von Strange is in the house, too, because I know he would have been super excited for this unboxing too. This was something that I really wanted for a while. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I got into Swamp Thing for maybe, I don't know, it's been like going on 2 years. Swamp Thing is one of the best things that I have read in comic books. And that says a lot from a person who absolutely loves Batman, Spider-Man, Venom, but Swamp Thing is the new thing for me. And I just love Swamp Thing so much, and I turned into a huge Bernie Wrightson fan with his artwork and everything, that I really wanted to get a book signed by Bernie Wrightson. Hold on, let me get it out of plastic here. And so if you may or may not know, Bernie Wrightson is no longer with us. He has passed, and people who try to sell his signed books on eBay sell them for a really, really an excessive amount of money, way too much. So this person had this book up for auction, and I said, this book is perfect, and I have to win it. And I ended up winning it. I ended up winning it for the price that I wanted. And what we have here is a Swamp Thing number 10, okay? And it is signed by Bernie Wrightson. Now, it's going to be really hard to see. He signed it on Swamp Thing. Can you see that? It's right there. Right there. And it was perfect. 9.6. So why this book was so perfect? And now everyone would think that the best book to get by Bernie Wrightson signed would be a Swamp Thing number 1. And now I already have 2 copies. I have a raw copy, and I already have a slabbed copy at 9.4. This a Swamp Thing number 1 signed by Bernie Wrightson goes for a very pretty penny. And I didn't want to get another number 1 because, like I said, I already have so many. So I wanted to pick any other cover by Bernie Wrightson, and this one was perfect. Okay, so we have a beautiful cover. We have Bernie Wrightson's very last comic book in the Swamp Thing title, which is very important. We have Swamp Thing battling out with his arch nemesis, Arcane. And again, like I said, it is signed by Bernie Wrightson. So I'm really, really happy to have this book in the collection. Graded at a 9.6. Let me look at this thing. Maybe this thing can get pressed out and turned into a 9.8. So far, it doesn't look like it. It looks like this thing deserves a 9.6. It's very clean. But what I do want to do eventually is I do want to submit this book to CGC to get the newer case and the newer label, because normally I don't buy books with this older case and older label. I just think they look absolutely atrocious. But nonetheless, guys, like I said, I'm super, super happy that I got this book for the deal that I was looking to pay for one. I finally have a book, a Swamp Thing book signed by Bernie Wrightson. I already bought a book signed by Bernie Wrightson earlier this year, but I was like, man, now that I have this, I definitely have to get a book signed by Bernie Wrightson on a Swamp Thing book title. So I'm really, really happy to own this. This book is absolutely gorgeous. I would really loved it if, or preferred it if he signed it in a metallic color. As you guys know, I love my book signed in a metallic color, but I think it's all right. You know what I mean? I'll make do, and I think it's really perfect. Like I said, it's the perfect book. It's not a Swamp Thing number 1 where I would have to spend a lot of money. It's a cover that I like. I mean, all the covers that he worked on was absolutely great, but this one is definitely good. So there we go. That was my last unboxing. So there you go. Let's see. Let's jump in the chat here, see what you guys are saying. Hold on, let me scroll up here. I went too much. We got J Hood Creative. Hey man, thank you so much for joining. We have 12 people watching right now. We have 15 likes. Thank you so much. I agree getting it slabbed as well. Yeah, man, I don't really like the old cases. That's one of my favorite Swamp Thing stories. J Hood, tell me about it, man. It's freaking amazing. Len Wayne's writing is just top notch, man. Let's see. I agree on getting it reslabbed. I already read that. Now that he has on a comic halt for a while, he's bringing in some comic hauls. Yeah, exactly, Carlito Classico. I've been on, haven't been buying so many books, so now I definitely got to buy some, but now I got to go back on a hiatus. So let's see. Dang, Kevin. Yeah, you tell me, Isaiah. Dang. Great looking book. Do you have a House of Secrets number 92, The Boy Who Had 7 Talks comics? Yes, I do. Don't ask me who I got it from, though. All right, so guys, that's what I picked up for the comic hauls of the week. Like I said, I should have more comic books to unbox by Ryan's Comics for next week. But with the books being unboxed, let's jump into this week's hashtags. This week's hashtags. I don't want to say hashtags of the week because I already said that. Let me take a sip of water here. Like I said, guys, it's hot. Before I show off the hashtags of the week. To anyone who's jumping in who is new, just want to let you guys know that I am giving away a Spawn number 1 CGC graded at a 9.4 with white pages once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers. So please, guys, help me spread the word on that. I would really appreciate it. All right. So, guys, I'm going to get into this week's hashtags of the week. So I did a horrible thing, and I mentioned it on this on the show. I forgot my script at work. So if I'm forgetting anybody's hashtags, I will get to you next week. I know I'm missing at least 1 or 2, but like I said, if I missed you, I'll grab you next week. So first of all, we have Bat Peanut on Instagram who tagged me for a hashtag Spawn Sunday. Should I do it? Should I do it? Should I use this for Spawn Sunday? I mean, why the hell not? It's right here, right? You know what? No, I'll do a better one. No, I'll do it better. Here, hold on. Let me grab the box here. Let me throw it up on the desk so you guys can see. Because, like, when I put the box up on the table, I feel like we're doing it together. You know what I mean? We're looking at the comic book collection together. We're looking for a book. Let's see. I might get a Daredevil 181 graded. I would, Isaiah, because I would love to have one for myself. All right. For Spawn Sunday. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Okay, so for hashtag Spawn Sunday, I'm going to go with my Spawn number 285. This is a Mattina cover. When this comic book cover came out, I thought it was absolutely gorgeous and had to have it signed by Francisco Mattina, the man himself. I think I paid like 15 bucks on eBay for this book with the certificate of authenticity. So there we go. Spawn Sunday. For hashtag Spawn Sunday, we have a Spawn number 285. Really cool split cover. Now, they used to have a blank side, and I remember buying a couple of these and actually drawing on them and selling them to a few people in the community. So there you go. Hashtag Spawn Sunday. Bam. You've been taking care of Bat Peanut. Thank you so much for tagging me. And like I say, guys, if you want to tag me on Instagram, if you want to tag me for Instagram for these hashtags of the week, you can follow me at KarateKevin67. Like I said, no slashes, no dashes, no underscores, no periods. What else do we got? For let's see, for Asian Funk Comics, we have Webhead Wednesday. That's an easy one. That's easy. Webhead Wednesday. Let's see, what do we got? I used that one last week. Oh. Let's see here. Oh. You know what? Maybe I do want a different box for this. Oh. You guys still there? Am I boring you? I'm sorry. You know what? Let's go with, for hashtag Webhead Wednesday, let's go with Spider-Man number 12. This is a classic story by Todd McFarlane, written by I'm sorry, not written by Todd McFarlane. Is it written by Todd McFarlane? I don't think it is. I think it's just artwork. Let me just say artwork and cover art done by Todd McFarlane. This is when Spider-Man and Wolverine team up to capture the Wendigo. And I gotta say, I really love how Todd McFarlane draws the Wendigo. Is there anything that I don't like how Todd McFarlane draws things? I don't really think so. I don't think so at all. So there you go. So for Webhead Wednesday, we're going to go with the Spider-Man number 12 done by Todd McFarlane. Ooh, sexy. We got 12 people watching and we have 15 likes on this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Let's see, what else? We have hashtag Top Variant Thursday from Carlito Classico. And Carlito Classico was showing some Gabriel Delato heat over the week, so I think it's only fair that I also go with a Gabriel Delato cover, don't you think? I feel like that's kind of the thing. You know what? I think someone tagged me for Show Off Sunday too, and I just don't remember who it was. Colt Baldwin, sup, dude? I'm sorry I arrived late. I was studying. Colt Baldwin, I just showed off your submission, dude. You want to see it? I don't know if you can hear me, Colt Baldwin, but here was your submission, buddy. You tagged me for hashtag Spawn Sunday. This is what it was, a Spawn number 285 signed by Francisco Matina. So thank you so much for joining in, buddy. I really appreciate it, man. All right. What else? What was I doing? I got sidetracked. Oh yeah. So I was doing hashtag Top Variant Thursday from Carlito Classico, and like I said, Carlito was showing off some Gabriel Delato heat with his Daredevil cover. It was absolutely fantastic. So let me pick out one of my Delato covers here, and just so you guys know, this is the symbiote box that I have in here. So anything that is symbiote related goes in this box. So for hashtag Top Variant Thursday, I'm gonna go with my Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man number 300, which is of course a classic, awesome, fire Gabriel Delato cover with Carnage on the cover, and we got Spider-Man kind of like dodging Carnage and gonna throw a web in his face. This is in the collection because I do plan on getting this signed someday. I have a lot of Gabriel Delato books in here. I mean, can you have enough Gabriel Delato? I don't think so. Have you guys seen the Gabriel Delato covers that are gonna be coming out really soon? Gabriel Delato did two covers with Carnage on them that look absolutely amazing, and of course I'm gonna go pick them up. And he also has one with Venom, like, you know, like clawing like a tombstone. It's absolutely amazing. So Carlito Classico, there you go, dude. Really awesome Gabriel Delato cover. Spectacular Spider-Man number 300. Bam. Should I put this away now? Maybe. It goes right here, so easy peasy. All right, so listen, I just remembered another hashtag that somebody tagged me in. I just don't remember who it was, but it was for Show Off Sunday, right? I believe so. Maybe it was Murfinator, the Amazing Murfinator. I think I'm right. I think Amazing Murfinator tagged me for Show Off Sunday. Should I just do this again for Show Off Sunday? Huh? So someone in this chat is just gonna absolutely hate me. They're just like, unsubscribe, unsubscribe, dislike the video, block, report. No, let me do. Let's see. What could we do for Show Off Sunday? Let's go into the money box, shall we? Money box. Let's see, what do we got in the money box? What key should we do here? Ooh, you know what? This is a good one. This kind of goes with everything that's going on. Like I said, we've been talking about Knull a lot for the last couple of weeks. I just showed off my Amazing Spider-Man 300 collection. Let's do this, huh? Let's do a Secret Wars 8 triple signed by Jim Shooter, John Beatty, and Mike Zeck. This is a book that I picked up at a Comic-Con and had these three gentlemen sign. Just so if anyone cares, I also have 8 of these too, okay? Now I sound like a jerk. Now I sound like I'm bragging. But no, I do have 8 of these. It's just because I hoard these books. I mean, like I said, if you guys don't know the story behind it, it's just because like when I was comic book collecting in school and couldn't afford these books and thought that I would never be able to afford these books or just not ever want to pay money for these books, that's the reason why I hoard these books so much, okay? And that's why I have so many and just want to keep on to them, because these are my top 2 favorite books to ever make an appearance. I mean, Black Suit is my favorite, as you all know, and Venom is my all-time favorite. So that's why I have these books. And I'm glad I bought them when I did, because now these books are getting way too expensive and just way out of price range. So like I said, I'm glad I bought them when I did. So let me jump in the chat and see what you guys are saying, because I haven't read any convos here in a little bit. Let's see. Badass cover from Colt Baldwin. Thanks, man. I've got 2 of the Daredevil 181, but only one in crisp. And I'm doing good in studying the college assignment from Colt Baldwin. Yes, Kevin Sick. I got the version of that. Carlito Classico. There you go, dude. That's a sweet cover. Isaiah Kevin, I follow you on Instagram. Thank you so much for doing that, man. I really appreciate that. LOL, thumbs down again. I knew it was going to happen. I knew someone was going to be like, man, I don't like this. This guy's got a collection, a crazy collection. So, guys, let me let me just kind of do like a recap of today's show before we close out. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. So guys, I really want to thank you for joining in today's show. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, I hope you guys join me for next week's Superpower Reviews live stream show, the Superpower Hour, where we go live every Monday. Boston Chris Comics, hey man, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. How dare you show my ASM's 300s without my permission? Please let me, please mail it back to me ASAP. Hey, I mean, I don't have to mail them to you, man. You're in Boston. I could like literally drive up there, right? So guys, that's going to do it for today's show. Thank you so much for joining. Like I said, we unboxed a Swamp Thing number 10, signed by Bernie Wrightson. We have some awesome comic books by my boy Adrian Panda Awesome 316. Really great haul today. I really love the energy of today's show. I really appreciate everyone jumping in here. Really, it's really appreciative. I just also want you guys to know too that, like I said, I uploaded 5 videos last week. If you could check them out, that would be awesome. Some things that you definitely want to be on the lookout for this week. This week will definitely be a lot lighter than last week, so you're going to have the live stream show. I'm also going to be doing a review on Venom number 27. No. Venom number 26, I'm sorry, on Venom number 26 with the first appearance of Virus. Be on the lookout for that. So I will be doing a review on that, and I might come out with one other video, but I'm not sure what it is yet. I'm thinking that I might show you guys my top favorite Joker covers. So again, like I said, I'm not sure. So be on the lookout for that. Show the love. Like I said, show the love here in the chat. Make sure you guys sub each other up to make this community stronger. And also, guys, yet again, please help me spread the word about the giveaway that I got going on. Once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away the Spawn number 1 CGC graded at a 9.4. So I would love to give this book out sooner than later. And once the channel reaches 2,000 subscribers, I'll let you guys know what you need to do in order to win it. If you guys are very familiar with my giveaways, you know it's going to be really easy. It's not going to be anything too hard. So like I said, follow me on Instagram, KarateKevin67. I have posts about the information about the book. If you guys could repost it, I would gladly appreciate it, and I'll be thankful. I really would. So guys, again, thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate everyone being here. That's going to do it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Thank you so much.